Have you ever just felt like your body should, come with an instruction manual, a really clear one?
Oh, absolutely. Like, here's the how-to guide.
Exactly. Especially when it comes to something so basic, you'd think, like, what to drink? Why is that so confusing? It feels like it shouldn't be, right?
It really does. You get so much conflicting advice, it's hard to know what your body actually needs.
Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today, assessing your fluid intake. It sounds simple, maybe, but it's actually a really critical foundation for just feeling well, often misunderstood, too.
Definitely.
So our mission, really, is to pull out the key insights from Chapter 6 of the Body User Manual by Dr. David Quartell. We want to get clear on what really counts as hydration, what maybe surprisingly doesn't, and crucially, why this all matters so much.
Mm-hmm. Think of it like getting the cliff notes on something fundamental.
Yeah, a shortcut to understanding what your body knows.
And it's a valuable shortcut
Yeah.
because, Dr. Cortell isn't just talking theory here. This is based on nearly, 3 decades of hands-on clinical experience?
That's right. Chiropractic lifestyle medicine. He's seen over 150,000 patient visits.
So these insights are grounded in real-world results, not just textbooks. It's the practical stuff most people really wish they knew sooner.
Okay, so let's dig in, because the manual calls assessing fluid intake one of the simplest, most straightforward steps to better health, which sounds great, but if it's so simple, why is it so crucial? What makes it, non-negotiable?
Well, it's non-negotiable because proper hydration it's essential for literally every single system in your body. It's not just about thirst.
Every system.
Every system. It's the absolute bedrock.
Yeah.
Think of it as the stage on which all your body's biological functions happen. Without enough water, nothing works optimally. Nothing.
Wow, okay. Nothing operates optimally. That's quite a statement. When you say it's involved in basically every biological function, can you break that down a bit? Like, what are the specific big jobs water is doing?
Yeah, definitely. Dr. Quartell highlights 5 key functions in the manual that really drive this home. First one, and maybe the most obvious, is regulating body temperature.
Like sweating.
Exactly. Sweating is a big part of it, but also other mechanisms. Water is basically your internal coolant system. It keeps your thermostat balanced. Without enough, you overheat, get fatigued.
Wow.
Things just don't work efficiently.
Makes sense. Okay, what's number 2?
Number 2 is supporting digestion. Water helps break down your food, helps you absorb nutrients. It helps the enzymes and stomach acids do their job properly.
So it helps you actually get the goodness out of food.
Precisely. And it keeps things moving through your digestive tract, preventing that sluggish feeling.
Okay, got it. What else?
Third, it's absolutely vital for transporting nutrients. Think of it like the delivery truck system. It carries oxygen, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff to every single cell in your body.
So if you're dehydrated, the deliveries slow down.
Exactly. The whole transport system gets sluggish. Cells don't get what they need when they need it.
Okay, that's huge. Number 4.
Fourth is removing waste. This is super important. Water helps flush out toxins and metabolic byproducts through urine, through sweat, even through bowel movements. It's your body's natural cleanup crew.
The detox function.
Kind of, yeah. Without enough water, that waste can build up, potentially straining your kidneys, your liver, making you feel generally unwell.
Right. And the last one, the 5th function.
And finally, number 5, it protects joints and tissues. Water acts like a cushion for your joints, helping them move smoothly. It also keeps your tissues, like skin and muscles, elastic and resilient.
So dehydration could mean stiffer joints or less supple skin?
It certainly can contribute. What's really fascinating when you look at all 5 is just how foundational water is. It's not just a drink. It's woven into literally everything your body does, from the tiniest cell to your biggest movements.
That really paints a picture. It's not just about quenching thirst. It's about, life operating correctly. Okay, so with that understanding, let's get practical. What drinks actually count towards this essential hydration, according to the manual?
Right, so the core principle Dr. Quartell really hammers home is this. For proper, efficient hydration, you need to focus on non-caloric fluids that are unsweetened.
Non-caloric and unsweetened. Why is that the rule?
Because when you drink something that has calories or sugar or even artificial sweeteners, your body has to use up its precious resources to process that stuff.
What do you mean by precious resources?
Like metabolic energy, enzymes, organ function,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. Your body has a finite amount. If it has to work to break down sugar or metabolize artificial chemicals, it's diverting energy away from the simple task of absorbing and using the water.
So it reduces the net hydration benefit because the body's busy doing something else.
Exactly. It creates extra processing demand. So you want fluids that don't add that burden.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So what's on this gold standard list then? The things that let our bodies just take the water and run with it?
Well, number one, no surprise, is just water. Plain water. Filtered tap, whatever. That's the purest form.
Can't beat water.
Nope. Then unsweetened tea. Black, green, herbal, any kind, as long as there's absolutely zero added sugar or sweeteners.
Okay, even with caffeine in black or green tea.
Yeah, generally the caffeine level in typical tea isn't enough to counteract the hydration if it's unsweetened. Same goes for unsweetened coffee.
So black coffee or maybe just a tiny splash of plain milk.
Exactly. Just a splash of milk or cream is usually
Right.
okay. But the second you add sugar, syrups, those flavored creamers, you've crossed the line. It's now something your body has to process differently.
Right, it becomes a resource drain. Okay, so water, unsweetened tea, unsweetened coffee, any others?
Yep. Club soda makes the list, provided it's unsweetened. And similar to that, plain and flavored seltzers.
Ah, but with seltzers you have to be careful,
Right,
right?
very careful. You need to read the labels meticulously. Look for zero sugar, zero artificial sweeteners, zero artificial flavors. A lot of flavored ones sneak those in.
Good tip. Check the ingredients. Anything else?
One more. Mineral water. Sparkling or still. This one's nice because it often contains naturally occurring electrolytes, which can be a bonus for mineral balance.
Okay, that's a clear list. And the why, avoiding those extra processing demands, really clarifies it. It's not just about liquid volume.
Precisely. It's about efficiency. These drinks let your body absorb the water with minimal fuss, putting it straight to work on those 5 key functions we talked about. Direct, unhindered hydration.
All right, now for the part that might raise a few eyebrows. Let's talk about what doesn't count. The things many of us probably think are hydrating, but according to the manual, aren't optimal.
This is where a lot of common assumptions trip people up. They think, hey, it's liquid, it must hydrate. But again, it comes back to what else is in that liquid.
The processing demands again.
Exactly. The reasons for exclusion are usually caloric content, artificial sweeteners, or other additives that force your body to use those precious resources instead of just hydrating. If the body has to work hard to deal with the extras, it can actually be a net negative for pure hydration.
Okay, so hit us with a list. What are some of the big ones people might be surprised by?
First one, and this gets a lot of people, diet sodas,
Even though they're 0 calories.
even though they're 0 calories. The issue is the artificial sweeteners. Now, the book goes into more detail in later chapters, but the key takeaway here is that these artificial sweeteners, they still trigger metabolic responses.
How so? Like, what do they do?
Well, they can mess with your gut microbiome, potentially affect how your body handles glucose, even influence hunger signals. Basically, your body detects this sweet chemical, even without calories, and it kicks off processes to deal with it. It's not just passively absorbing water anymore.
Wow. Okay, so it's recognized as something foreign that needs processing. That's a huge distinction. What else is on the does not count list?
Next up, juices.
Yeah.
Even if it says 100% fruit juice.
Really? But fruit is healthy, isn't it?
Fruit is healthy, but fruit juice concentrates the natural sugars quite a lot. So it delivers a big hit of sugar and calories that requires significant processing, diverting resources away from simple hydration. Think of it more like liquid food.
Okay. And that naturally leads to...
Sweetened beverages in general. So sugary teas, coffees loaded with syrups, regular sodas. These are just obvious calorie and sugar bombs. Huge processing demand.
No surprises there, really.
Then you have other caloric drinks. Things like smoothies, milkshakes. Even if they have healthy ingredients, they're often dense with calories from fruit, dairy, fats. They're definitely food, not primarily a hydrating fluid.
Right. More like a meal in a glass sometimes.
Exactly. And the last big one, alcohol.
Ah, the diuretic effect.
Precisely.
Yeah.
While it's liquid, alcohol makes you urinate more, causing you to lose more water than you're taking in. So it actually contributes to dehydration rather than helping it. That's why you get that classic dry mouth.
That really clarifies the difference between just liquid and actual hydration. And it drives home that precious resources idea. If your body is constantly busy processing sugars, calories, artificial stuff, it's not just about weight gain, is it? It's about metabolic strain.
It absolutely is. It's about efficiency.
Hmm.
Dr. Quartell talks about seeing this pattern constantly in his practice over the years. Patients struggling with fatigue, digestive issues, joint pain, things that seem unrelated.
Yeah.
And often, a key piece of the puzzle was their fluid intake. They were chronically, steadily dehydrated because their bodies were constantly burdened with processing these non-hydrating drinks. Once they understood that and switched to truly hydrating fluids, they saw significant improvements. It's an overlooked source of bodily stress.
That's powerful. Okay, so for everyone listening right now, thinking about their own habits, How do you actually start putting this into practice? What's the first step the manual suggests?
It's actually really simple. The very first step is just tracking your daily fluid intake. Building awareness.
Mm.
You don't need to get obsessive about measuring every single drop initially.
Just pay attention.
Just pay attention. Become mindful of what you're actually drinking throughout the day. That baseline awareness is where change begins.
Okay, so when you say pay attention, what specifically should people be looking at?
Three main things. One, roughly how much water and those other hydrating fluids, the unsweetened non-caloric ones, are you drinking each day? Maybe use a favorite water bottle as a rough guide.
Okay, quantity of the good stuff.
Two, what types of beverages make up most of your intake? Are they mostly from the counts list or the doesn't count list? Be honest with yourself.
Right, the quality or type. And number three,
Number three, and this is really insightful, how do you feel? Start noticing connections. How's your energy, your focus, digestion, even your mood? See if you can spot differences on days you know you're well hydrated versus days you've slacked off.
connecting it to your own body signals.
Exactly. That personal feedback is so valuable, it makes it real for you.
That makes sense.
And if you think about the bigger picture, this simple act of becoming aware, of tracking, it's step one on the whole roadmap Dr. Quartell lays out in the manual. It's the starting point for understanding your body's needs and building that foundation for better health overall. It's about fostering that conscious connection.
And there it is. Understanding true hydration, it really is powerful, isn't it? And surprisingly accessible. It's one of the simplest areas to assess and improve, but the ripple effects on your entire body, every system, they're huge. A fundamental lever, really.
Absolutely. And, the manual hints that hydration lays the foundation for overall health. And the very next chapter actually dives into physical rest and recovery. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder what?
Well, think about those precious resources we talked about.
Mhm.
What if choosing drinks that demand processing the sugary ones, the diet sodas? What if that subtly compromises your body's ability to truly recover during rest?
Because the energy is being diverted.
Exactly. What if your body has less energy available to repair muscle, consolidate memories, fight inflammation, because it's busy dealing with the metabolic fallout from that sweetened drink you had earlier? Could our fluid choices be impacting our recovery more than we realize?
Wow, that's a really provocative thought. It connects hydration to something even deeper, our body's ability to heal itself. Makes you think about every sip differently.
It does.
Well, remember, everyone, this deep dive is just scratching the surface of one chapter from The Body User Manual by Dr. David Quartell. It really is a roadmap that, frankly, most of us wish we'd had years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely continue the journey by reading along. The book's available on Amazon, or you can get it directly from Quartell Chiropractic. And for a really personalized plan, you can always contact Dr. Quartell for a consultation, either in person or virtually.
Definitely worth looking into if you want tailored guidance.
So thank you for joining us on the deep dive today as we unpacked proper hydration. We really hope this gives you some practical tools and insights to make more informed choices for your own health. Keep exploring, keep asking questions.
And stay hydrated with the right stuff.
Exactly. We'll see you on the next deep dive.